growing up in Detroit days, my dad actually grew up next door to Rocky Colavito in Cleveland.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah. So it was he always told me the stories, and I never knew how big Rocky was till I got older. Because I mean,
Yep.
obviously, I wasn't born back then. But he told me, so he was a next door neighbor. I think that they had a rented house that he would rent off a pitcher. I can't remember the name of the pitcher. My dad would know. They pitched for the Angels, I think. But anyway, so Rocky was there for a while and got to know my grandparents and then my dad
Mhm.
as a little boy. So when
Yep.
they got traded, I mean, it was my dad's like the whole city went crazy because back then he was the LeBron of
Sure.
Cleveland. Him and Jim Brown were the LeBrons of Cleveland. So
Absolutely.
and again, I
And
never.
Rocky was a part of my youth too, Brad, because let's see, Rocky Cow was 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. Those when Rocky was a Detroit Tiger.
Yep, that's my dad's
A
age,
lot of
right
people
around then.
don't know about that. So I mean, and again, here's the thing about the difference in baseball now. So how about this? There was a one in I think it was 1961. So I'm 7 years old in 1961. And I still remember this. The Tigers went 102-60 and did not get in the playoffs.
What?
Because the only team, the New York Yankees, beat them out by 3 games and went to the World Series. There was no playoff structures then. You either win, there was all one American League. You either win that, you go to the World Series to play. But how about that? And Rocky was a big part of that. Hit 45 home runs. Him and Al Kaline and Norm Cash and all those great Tigers from back in the early 60s. And I mean,
102.
Get a chance to go to postseason play. Win 102 games out a year, lose by 3 games the pennant to the Yankees, and watch the Yankees go to the playoffs.
Wow.
So again, no playoffs. Then you win. There was an American League, National League. When the American League, go to the World Series. When the National League, go to the World Series. So I mean, back then it was even more. There was even more pressure on. There wasn't all these layers of playoffs. You had to come through 162 games and be the number 1 team in the league to get to the championship.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, but Rocky, we all loved him as a kid in Detroit. He Rocco Domenico Colavito. All of us kids just loved him, and he'd point his bat at the pitcher hole as he was starting. And it was just great. Loved having him, and then of course, knowing that. How much he meant to the Indians fans too. So I almost feel like I've had 2 doses of Rocky during my lifetime. It was great.